I'm here with Jack. We're on board the Regal 50 SAV. I'm just going to do a bit of a walkthrough and talk about why this boat is perfect for the Australian waterways and the Australian lifestyle.
Yeah, and I suppose to add to that quickly, in recent news, Regal just took out the #1 boat brand in the whole of the United States within the 35 to 50 foot category range, and it's for good reason, and you're about to see why.
Yeah, and I think the SAV, and this one being the flagship of the SAV range from Regal, is really, the reason why, which we'll talk through today. And I think, one of the biggest things is just how well this boat does everything. Gets that perfect mix of being that ultimate entertainer and ultimate day boat, but you can also take it seriously fishing, and then you've also got the overnight capability, which we'll show you down there in the cabin. So it really is the boat that does it all. And yeah, let's do a bit of a walkthrough, I think, Jack.
Yeah, I think, look, to kick it off, guys, like this particular boat is powered with the triple 600 Mercuries. They're super quiet, super fast, very responsive. In terms of the kind of layout, you've got this oversized swim platform towards the aft here. You can imagine parked up at a sandbank or a wave break in the Gold Coast, or just down at Chinaman's in Sydney. Perfect setting for a family just to be relaxing out on the water.
There is a fold-out varnish table that goes in the middle here, so a really good spot to dine. Off the hard top, there's an electric shade that comes all the way out as well, so on the hot days like today, you can have that sun out. And then to top things off, there's also a 50-inch TV that drops down from the hard top. You can run any of your KO Sports, Netflix, whatever.
You've got this really nice aft-facing lounge seat, and either side you've got a cooler. But on this particular model, the customer's optioned a full ice box in here with an ice maker. So right now there's nice little cubes of ice just currently spitting out there, and you can just imagine just topping up cocktails all afternoon long. As we kind of move forward, here, this is what Regal's dubbed Refreshment Island, and you can kind of understand why. You can imagine mixing up a few cocktails here. You've got a huge big double grill and a nice big wet bar there with food prep station. These seats go all the way forward, and they also spin full 360 degrees or 180 degrees around, so you can actually face aft. Here you've got a huge big Garmin screen. I mean, there's Garmin screens all over this boat. You can control every single bit of lighting and every bit of sound.
You just want to be in and around everyone, and so the fact that they centralise this is just a really popular feature that they do on all the SAV models. With these bench seats, it's all super comfortable, it's all adjustable. These backrests lean forward and back, and yeah, life's good when you're on the water. Really big thing that Regal are doubling down on all of their models, but is this integrated digital switching. They've got everything controlled through this one screen.
Just over there, either side, you've got what's called the armrest, a small Garmin screen built into your armrest.
You can see here, one-piece windshield, you've got incredible visibility. You got your chargers. I think probably another thing to point out about the joystick system on this boat particularly is they've got the bow thruster integrated with it. So the responsiveness of this joystick when you want to move the boat sideways or spin it on the spot, particularly once it engages the thruster, it's just a game changer. So again, people that are coming out of big boats or people that just aren't that experienced at all, to be able to control the boat with that joystick with 2 fingers and have it be as responsive as it is, you don't need to be an expert. And if you just walk forward to the bow area, something that a boat of this style gives you is you're going to use every foot of the boat, from right from those big swim platforms at the back. But then you come to this bow area, you'd comfortably have 10 to 12 people seating around this area. And with the table out, on a nice, hot sunny day like today, yeah. Doesn't get much better, does it?
I think a huge trend that we're seeing too is a lot of our customers are coming out of larger cruises where they think they're going to do these overnighters with 3 or 4 cabins, and the reality is 90% of the time you're not using those cabins. And so to have the benefit to be able to use almost every square inch of a 50-foot boat with the accommodation down below, which you will see in a second, it's a complete game changer. I think typically with those bigger cruises, you're confined to a small kind of 6 foot by 4 foot kind of cockpit area with a table in the middle, and you're just not utilizing that much space. Again, the sports activity vessel range offers you to be able to do the fishing and the overnighters and the entertaining. I mean, it's really a one-stop shop.
That does it all, yeah, absolutely. Down below here, as you can see, we've got a super luxurious cabin that can really comfortably sleep 4 people. There's an infill, there's a table that goes in there for people to sit around, but there's also an infill that converts that to a double bed. And then down below there, we've got a huge king bed with a window out the side too. Just with the headspace we have here, like I'm 6'1", and you can see inside this bathroom here, we've got a full stand-up shower with an overhead shower, toilet, sink, everything you need in there to really on this boat to comfortably do, you know, multiple overnights if you want to. So you have that option there. And then as you can see down here, we've got this huge king bed. We've got phone chargers and just everything you need either side of it. In summary, this boat is a game changer. It's not only something that literally does it all, but it's extremely simple and easy to own.